everyone, my name is Tiffany and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade. Thank you so much for stopping by today. In today's video, I have a sewing haul for you. I've got some new look patterns that I picked up at a Hobby Lobby, and I visited an estate sale of a quilter. If you're interested in seeing what I picked up, stick around. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope that you will consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to get to know you better and welcome you into the sewing community. Friendship is very important to me, and thank you so much to each one of my friends who are tuning in again today. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of it with me. It always means so very much to me. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of content and leave a comment down below. I would love to chat with you. We're talking about a sewing haul today. I am going to be showing you the new look patterns that I picked up during that Hobby Lobby clearance 99-cent sale, and I visited an estate sale. There was a lady who had owned a quilt store a couple towns over, and her family was selling her estate. So a lot of quilting things, actually selling her entire sewing room. There was even a big Bernina 880 for sale. So I'm going to share with you some finds that I discovered there at that sale. Before we get started, what am I wearing? Y'all probably could tell me down in the comments what I'm wearing. This is the Ellie and Max Staycation dress, still my #1 dress pattern of all time. I'm trying to beat it, I really am. I'm trying out other patterns, trying to beat that one, and it just hasn't happened yet. So that's what I'm wearing today. Let's get right into this pattern sale. So this was the Hobby Lobby clearanced 99-cent pattern sale. You might be sick of hearing about it by now. I did go to my local Hobby Lobby and chat with an assistant manager. I know that not all Hobby Lobbies have clearanced those new look patterns yet, but I believe it's coming for you. So just be vigilant and keep watching in your local Hobby Lobby if they have not done so already. My assistant manager told me that all of the patterns are going at some point here in the future. So I'm going to be on the lookout for the other brands to be going on sale probably very likely soon. I've said it before that I do like new look designs. I think they have some beautiful designs for clothing, but I'm not a huge fan of them because they are not very size inclusive. Almost all of their adult patterns are not size inclusive enough for my size of sewing, but I did find a few. Now, what I noticed by the time that I got to my Hobby Lobby, most of the newer patterns had been picked over, and what was left were a lot of the older patterns, but that was okay. When I looked at the finished garment measurements, I did find a few for myself. So the 7 that I'm going to show you today are a conglomeration of some for me and some for my little girl Addie. Let's start with one for me here. This is New Look 6298. I really like this sweater dress. It is a raglan sleeve. Really liked that about it, and the finished garment measurements were within my range, so I was really excited about that. Here's the line drawings. Beautiful dress, just kind of straight up and down, basic design, but like I said, I love raglan sleeves, and those pulled me in. The next one is for Addie. This is 6591, just kind of a simple little cotton dress, but really pretty. I like those designs, and it features a zipper in the back, which would be good practice for me. I need to work on my zipper technique, so I picked that one up for Addie. The next one is for me. This is a skirt pattern. It does have some shorts and pants in it, but I probably won't be making those. This is 6381, and I really liked that long maxi length skirt, view B. If you watched last Tuesday's video, you know that I'm all about the maxi look right now. So that was a really beautiful pattern to pick up. Again, the finished garment measurements were within my range or close to my range, so I thought I could make it work. The next one is another one for Addie, 6747, just some basics. I love that little skirt. The skirt is why I bought this pattern. I like having an arsenal of skirt patterns for my little girl. The next one is also a pattern for Addie. This is 6715, some winter basics. I really liked that little dress for a sweater dress, or view A. I love having sweatshirt patterns for options as well. 6726 is for Addie, a beautiful little dress. However, the back has a very large V, and I would not make that for Addie. So I would definitely have to make some alterations to close up that back and just make it more of a plain bodice in the back, or maybe one with buttons. And then the last pattern that I picked up is for myself. This is 6271. Really like these skirts. I love this view right here. It's view C. I love that skirt. It looks very simple and easy to wear, and the finished garment measurements of that one are within my range. So really liked the look of those skirts. This pattern also comes with pants and shorts if you wanted to make that as well. So that's my new look pattern haul. Those are the ones that I picked up. That was enough. I don't feel like I was cheated out of a new look pattern. Like I said, new look's not my favorite, so I'm happy to get those 7 and add them into my stash. Now let's move on to that estate sale. So this was a little sad, you guys. Walking into this lady's home and seeing all of her beloved sewing notions and her machine and even her crafting area. We went down into the basement and they were selling her tables and her cutting table, and just a little bit sad. You know, nobody is going to love your sewing space, your things, the things you need to create your hobby like you do. So it was a little bit sad, and I did feel a little bit for her in having to sell all of the things. I actually don't even know where the lady is, if she's passed away or if she's in a nursing home or something. Her family was there selling her things. So although it was a little bit sad, it was neat to go through her things. There was a lot of quilting fabric. There was a lot of quilting kind of things, as she was a quilter and owned a quilt shop. But there were a few patterns, and I picked up this one. This is Simplicity 3696. Now this is from 2007, so probably not in the pattern books anymore, although it very well could be. I'm not sure. It's a raglan sleeve sleepwear set. Again, raglan sleeves, I love them. I love raglan sleeves. So this pattern packet is for sizes medium through extra large, and I'm excited to give these a try. You see the neckline is a little bit fancier. It's got some gathering there at the neckline, so it was really pretty. Comes with a robe and all different kinds of variations of sleepwear or loungewear. So I was excited to get that pattern. She gave me this one for free. She just threw it in this box that I'm getting ready to share with you. This is a box of zippers and kind of random things that she had for $10. So I picked up this entire box of zippers and other zipper related things for $10. So I haven't even went through it all. I saw that there were a lot of these kind sweater and jacket zippers. There's a lot of those with kind of bigger teeth, but there's also just random zippers like this in there. So I thought for $10 I would pick it up and see what was in the tote, and I'm glad that I went ahead and purchased that. The last thing that I purchased from that estate sale were some cutting mats. Now, like I said, we went down into her sewing space and her cutting table was still there. No one had purchased it yet. And on her cutting table were 3 Olfa green self-healing cutting mats. She had put 3 together to give her the length that she wanted for her cutting table. And the customer that was looking through the room before me had asked the lady having the sale if she would sell those mats separate from the table. And the lady said that she would sell them separately, but the customer backed out. She didn't want the mats. So I came in behind and did buy those mats. Now, they're used, they're not in pristine, condition. She was obviously a quilter that cut out a lot of things and definitely used her cutting table, but it will be beneficial for me to have 2 cutting areas now. I can set up an 8-foot table and have a cutting area for guests if they come over to my sewing room. While it was a little bit sad to go through that lady's things, I'm glad that I did stop at that estate sale. Do you have any experience with estate sales? Have you been to many for especially a quilter or a sewist kind of thing? They're very very interesting to me. I always feel a little bit sad going through others' things, but you can get some really great deals at sales like that. Okay, so that's my haul for today. Now, if you know anything about my sewing journey, you probably know that I'm in the middle of a buying month. I have a 3-to-1 ratio for using my stash and then buying. 3 months of no buying and just focusing on my stash, and then 1 month of buying. And I've been buying quite a bit for our Disney trip. I purchased a lot of new indie patterns. I'm gonna have 2 more videos coming out for my patterns and my fabric. I think I'm gonna separate them out because there has been quite a bit of both during this buying month. So if you have not subscribed, now's a great time to do so you can see what I have been picking up during my buying month. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. Like I said, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Did you get in on the new look pattern sale? We talked about that a little bit on Friday in my Friday sews. A lot of you did get in on the sale. Let me know down below. Or do you have experience with estate sales? I would love to know about your experiences with those. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.